Alright, are we live? Are we live, my friends? How are we looking here? Are we looking good? Sure does! Alright, well welcome in everybody. We are back on this rainy Friday morning. It's kind of funny actually, because we are doing our Storm solo run in Wizard101. We are continuing. This is going to be episode 5. We are working with our friend Bryn Thunderstone. We are working through Marleybone today. We are going to be starting that world. Yeah, it's kind of hilarious how it's raining right now. And we're playing a Storm Wizard. So, it'll be good. We'll be alright though. So while I was out side questing and getting everything from Crocotopia cleaned up as much as I could, aside from like a couple specialty dungeons, but those are totally optional. I did get a new spell. It was not one that required a quest though, but I will show you guys what it is, so then you guys know what's up. Yeah, because of the weather, I'm also recording at the same time. I normally don't do that because I feel like, you know, I could overload my system, but we're gonna give it a shot because if the weather disrupts the stream, because, you know, sometimes that can happen with bad weather, then I can still continue as normal and then just upload it like a VOD or a premiere on my YouTube page. So that way we can keep the content consistent so that you guys can see the whole run. Unless it starts to mess with the system here. Unless we get a lot of frame drops or whatever, then I'll stop recording, but we'll see what happens. Looks like we've already had some frame drops, but that could just be... That's probably just random. Plus we're at the beginning anyway, so it's not really important. Shiki! Hello, my friend! Hi, nice to see you. Yeah, we are back with the webcam. I am finally not in as much pain from the sunburn. The pain has actually significantly improved, so...
Private Kenchley gives you
Alright, here we go.
Salute.
Oh yeah, I gotta switch my camera position here because we want to see the text.
Welcome to Marleybone, Wizard. I'm under orders to direct you wherever you need to go. Sarcophagus, you'll need to speak with the curator in the museum. He'll know how to help.
Hey, alright. Alright, my friends, well this is Marleybone. This is World 3. We have just begun, so we do not have a questline progress check to do because we just started. So it's irrelevant. We are going to grab the Prospector Zeke quest right away here, and to the greatest extent possible, I'm going to try and do the search quest alongside the run. What that means is, so you guys may have seen me before with the beetles and with the smiths, but now we got stray cats as our search quest, so we are going to try and do that while we're at it as much as possible. Otherwise I'll do it off script, and yeah, Marleybone is pretty short. It's only 50 quests. We might be able to get this one done in 2 episodes as well. I'm super early today. Well, I also started a lot earlier than normal, Shiki, because I have nothing better to do, and my body decided to wake me up, so it's... Actually, we'll pick stuff up in a minute. Pick stuff up later. And we're gonna get started. Now, there is Wisteria, which is like a side world. I'll do that one off script, because that one's kind of like a nothing.
Sorry. You cannot see the sarcophagus even if the Croconomicon is within it. It's extremely fragile. We can't have the general public rummaging through the museum. Go talk to Mayor Pimsbury at Dickmoor Station. Only he can make exceptions.
Right. Yeah, I normally don't start streaming until closer to 11, but I was like, I have nothing better to do, so I'll start early. And sometimes that happens, so. We got a bunch of stuff. And yeah, per usual, I'll just be picking up the side quests and I'll be doing them off script.
Hello there. How can I help you? Ah, you seek the Croconomicon. I assure you, the safest place for it in all of Marylebone is in the museum itself. The museum is protected from most magic, but I cannot say the same for the streets. We're struggling with a gang uprising, you see. I dare not let anything out of the museum until the streets have returned to normal. But perhaps if you were to help with that problem, Sherlock Bones is investigating the O'Leary gang. He's working with the Yard, coordinating efforts from the air station. Speak with him, then we will see about your Croconomicon.
No need to explain. It's elementary. You've come from Wizard City, and the mayor sent you to help investigate the O'Leary gang. Let's begin at once. Something's afoot in our fair city, and I've deduced the O'Learys are behind it, perhaps working for a far more sinister and hidden enemy. We must leave no stone unturned. I've had occasion to work with one called Ms. Conrail. Seek her out in Hyde Park and learn what you may.
Yeah, and for the first time, I'll just let this play out so you guys can see it. It's like a balloon car. Kind of like how we did it for the Crocotopia ship. I kind of let the first one play out because I thought it was cool. And I do think it's cool. The council has spoken. Mixed snack, you say. Mixed snack, he says. Well, I do happen to have strawberries and graham crackers on the desk, so we will go ahead and indulge.
Oh!
Yeah, it's a side quest. I'm probably gonna end up passing by him anyway. Yeah, pick up what I can here. Pick up what's accessible. There's a potted plant. What? Here, like, Quest Helper, are you freaking drunk, dude?
You're...
Yeah, we'll go for her later, but... Yeah, this is where I'm probably gonna have to go and see if I have enough training points to subclass into Fire, so then I can get Meteor Strike. Because myth enemies now are going to be much more prone to casting shields. And I need some way around that. So... I may have to use treasure cards for the time being until I can actually train the spell itself. But as far as the spell that I got from Halston Balestrom, it is this guy right here. It's a trap spell called Windstorm. Basically what it does is you can see that it applies to all enemies. It applies a 25% trap to all enemies on the court, regardless of how many there are. So it's going to be very helpful in these long multi-stage fights, multi-enemy fights. Which have basically existed since Colossus Boulevard before we even left Wizard City, so...
Boone sent you, has he? Even a great detective needs a hand now and then, eh?
Alright, well I've got my
I'm
strawberries.
nothing special. I just keep an eye on the neighborhood. That's how I learned an O'Leary is willing to part with some inside information. I've arranged a meeting with Baxter, but he's afraid the other O'Learys will catch on. A wizard like you should put him at ease. Meet Baxter at the greenhouse near the fountains. He should give the goods on whatever those O'Learys are after.
Feeling better today. I am Blackberry, thank you. I'm not in nearly as much pain. Now it's more just like itchy. And we've got a new battle theme, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn my microphone off so then you guys can listen in. That's one of my favorite ones, actually. The main Marleybone one.
An ambush? The O'Learys must be getting wise to us. Imagined if I had gone to meet Baxter. Good thing you were there. Let's find Baxter before the O'Learys do. A little birdie told me the location of a few of his hideouts. Go look for him in each safe house. Be careful, love.
It's time to test your knowledge of the storms, my student. Come to the school, please.
Well, we can go to the south safe house right now because of there being a direct teleport. But we've got a thing to do here, friends. We've got to go see Halston. We've got a new spell coming.
Ah, there you are, young wizard. Let's make this castle more magical.
That was just a random side quest, for like basically castle decoration. It was nothing significant. Halston, what do you got for us? Make a crocktail.
I need to make a special potion called a crocktail. I need some important ingredients. Will you help me?
Sure.
You need to get some water from the fountain in Regent Square. They say the tale of Crockencommon would make the best crocktail, so I'll need that.
Oh boy. Well, looks like we're not quite done with Crocotopia yet, my friends. We gotta go back. No, I'm joking. It's just a segment of it. Hello. Hello! Ale Silva, welcome in. Welcome in, my friend. Hope you are doing well today. Yeah, pardon the interruption, chat, but we always gotta do our main school
collect some
quests
water
on,
from the
on
fountain.
stream. So I have to go beat him up and just take his tail off? Is that what we have to do? It's kind of what it sounds like. It's like, really? You want his tail? Okay. I mean, if that's what you want, Halston, that's what we'll do, but... Oh, jeez. Wonder what spell we're getting. I don't even know. I have no idea. We're about to find out. Ooh, black. Black? What? Oh yeah, I almost forgot one of our, I almost forgot our pin. I'm gonna pin that. I almost forgot our notification for Silver and Storm rules. So for anybody that wants the rules of the run, I do also have a Nightbot command for that. For anybody that is interested in what the rules are. We've got a black. Black. Black? I have a strange obsession with stone blocks for anybody that's new here. I can't explain why. I'm sorry. I don't have an explanation. It's just, I hoard stone blocks because they are used in like everything. So, I have a mild obsession with collecting them. I'm sorry. Oh, is this the dungeon or something? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh. Alright, well, we're gonna be here a minute. Yep. Hopefully this won't be too long. Maybe because we got a little more power, it won't take as long. Got a little bit more strength than we did the first time we played this dungeon. So I'm gonna zip through the dialogue because we've already heard it. Yeah, we can't quite go fight Kraken coming right away. Good thing I've got a nice mount for speed.
None shall pass through the door unless all the braziers burn with red flames.
Yeah, because this is the throne room of fire.
Who goes there? You shall pay for disturbing me, young wizard.
Oh wow, how funny. Funny how his natural attack is fire, but to see the Skull of Death. That don't make any sense, but... Alright. And also, for those of you who are unaware, I haven't had my webcam on. I've been doing a free chair stream the last couple days because I got a nasty sunburn on Monday when I was out at a water park, so... Yeah, it was just too painful to even wear a shirt. I'm not gonna lie, Chad. That's how painful it was.
Good work!
It was actually causing me a good bit of pain. Alright, it's not gonna take as long as I thought. Ooh, black. Black? Those black. Or is also used in a lot of things, but... Oh, another black. 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 Pew. Black. I'm clicking everything, but it's just...
You will test your might against me, and you will fail. Why even try, weakling?
Parchment. Because as soon as we kill him and get the tail, I'm gonna leave, because we don't need anything else from here. Oh yeah, the accuracy debuffs. No. Here's with a poke. Poke! My brother and I often refer to these as pokes. What are you gonna do? Fire bats, he... Oh yeah, that'll be plenty now. Alright, well, I don't care about anything else, so... I am leaving the dungeon.
You made it! Let me see the ingredients!
Halston takes the ingredients from you and mixes them up.
I can't quite figure it out, but something is missing!
Oh boy.
Go talk to the librarian in Crocotopia and see how they recommend making a cocktail.
Ah! Halston, you should know how to do this, buddy. I wonder what spell we're even getting. It might even be Tempest, in which case then I won't need the treasure cards anymore and I can put other stuff in my treasure deck, but until that happens, I'm gonna be abusing it. I'm gonna be abusing the treasure cards that I got from my Death Wizard, so... Who was the first solo run that we did, so... We actually still have to go back and complete that run because, now with Castle Darkmoor being a world instead of just a single dungeon.
A crocktail? You don't use fountain water for it. The best water to use is from the oasis in Crocotopia. Also, make sure to shake it well.
Of course.
I see. So I'll try using this water from the oasis instead.
Halston takes the water and mixes it up.
This is a little better, but there is still something missing. Talk to the librarian in Wizard City and see how they recommend making a cocktail.
Halston, buddy, are you sure you should be the Storm School instructor with how you're doing this?
So you need a general guide to magic for Henry Wellingbrook? A croc? Well, that's your problem. A crocktail? Well, everything you've told me sounds correct. Have you boiled it? Well, that's your problem. You need to boil it. The best place is the center fire pit in the Altar of Kings in Crocotopia.
Yeah, there's nothing available in Wizard City, so... Otherwise I'd have picked it up while we were here. Back and forward, of course. There's been a lot of these. Back to Croc again. Alright, chat, I promise we will get back to the action shortly, but... I have to be as well armed as I can if I'm gonna have any good shot at this run. Black? Black? Oh no, Black.
You feel the ground begin to tremble.
Little Stormbird.
Yeah! Student of Storm! You're advancing very well! May your journey be safe!
Alright, what are we getting? I think it might be Tempest, because the storm gets theirs a lot later than many of the others.
You had to boil it at the Altar of Kings? Strange, I never knew that. Let me see it.
You give the crocktail to Halston, and he takes a sip.
Aha! This is perfect! Thank you very much for helping me with the potion!
Huh? Nice! It is Tempest! Good stuff. Yep, it is the same spell that we have been abusing treasure cards for. But now we don't really need to do that. We can start putting other stuff in the treasure deck instead. So in that case, maybe I will go buy some Meteor Strike treasure cards. So then we can save our training points for the balance spells. And speaking of which, guys, I'm going to show you those. I forgot to grab them when we were still in Krokotopia, like when we were adventuring through that world. So real briefly, before we go back to Hyde Park and continue our trip, we are going to make a pit stop by Niles the Balance Tree in Krokotopia. And we are going to grab some other cool stuff. But while we are here, we're going to grab like 20 of these. We don't need a lot of them, but because we're only really going to be using them if we've got myth enemies. Everybody else we can use Tempest on, so yeah, literally everybody else we can use Tempest. So if it's a split, then we'll go from there. Like if it's part myth, part something else, we will take it from there. We might use a prism in that case. Yeah, real briefly, yeah, we're gonna head back to Krokotopia. Hopefully I can grab them. The blade. I forget if I actually do forget if I have to train the other balance spells first. I hope I don't, because I do not have enough training points for that. So I may have to do some fancy teleporting to get some things done. I don't think I do, though. But yep, come talk to Niles up here. Oh, no, we don't. Okay, cool. So we will grab the elemental blade and the elemental traps. So then we have those as resources for when they are necessary. We'll keep one in the deck because what's cool is we can use both of those. We can use fire and storm off of it, so we actually get a good bit of value from it. Alright, so we are finally going to head back to Hyde Park to continue our journey. And I think this is a satisfactory deck setup, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Again. It was very quick that we got interrupted by Halston. It was very quick.
Oh, you're not Baxter. You'll regret meeting me, you will.
I actually don't know if you can back out before that combat starts. I'm actually not sure, but yeah, neither of them are myths, so we're gonna proceed as normal. Our power is gonna be slightly lower because the baseline Tempest is 80 versus the treasure card being 85. That could make a difference, but realistically, it's not going to. Could it possibly mean the difference? Yeah, but how likely is that? Not very likely, so the odds of it having a dramatic impact on combat are slim. So I was just telling my brother, because he has been curious about the run. Yeah, most of the time we won't need the elemental blade, but I do want to have it as an option, so... Yeah, he's got a shield, so we're gonna have to bite through that. And actually, there's a benefit to playing out the fights, because then I can get some other side quests done, possibly, so... This is fine. What's that? Oh, the scrap iron. Hello, potted plant. Which one's closer? Well, actually, let's head back to the teleport hub. So 300... 400, yes. Can I get any closer with any of these? Not really. Okay, well, we're just gonna be walking.
Ha! You won't find Baxter here, but you will find your end.
Great. Do I think I could knock them out? Possible. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna give it a shot. Oh, it's just not enough. And this is also a case where I can make use of those Meteor Strike treasure cards. Hey. Oh my god. So a hacker got their hands on the entire GTA 6 early. They are threatening to leak it if Rockstar doesn't do things they want. Jeez. He's literally alive by 2 HP, are you joking? I guess I could use my shark. I could probably trade that down for lightning bats, actually. And I think for now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Elemental Blade out of the deck unless we actually need it. Same with not Ship of Fools, Hammer of Thor, because I want to be able to cycle through these fights quicker, and I'm not gonna be able to do that exactly with, yeah, I just want to get through these fights a little bit quicker. And I think I'll actually change my pip to fire, because then if I do have to clutch it with Meteor Strike, then I can use power pips on fire spells. So I think that's actually going to be what we'll do here. Well, no, I'll only do it if it's necessary, but... You got the hooligans. Yep, and this is where elemental shields are also going to start coming into play. And we got rank 4 enemies with 500 plus HP. So we're probably going to be doing multi-hits pretty frequently. No! Dude, really? I get sucked into combat. Well, I'm gonna wait until that guy shows up, because then at least I can get 2 enemies, so then I'm not getting stuck. It's real too. They shot their name into a wall in the game. Rockstar's been taking it down. I feel bad for the devs, but don't care about the publisher or shareholders. That's probably the real target is probably the publisher or the shareholders. If I had to guess, that's where I think the anger is more targeted to. If you really need my attention, you can leave me a voicemail. And honestly, you know, the way I look at it is, let them suffer. You know, if they're gonna be like, if they're gonna be so focused on profit over quality or whatever, like, let them eat it. I think sometimes they need to just eat it. Right, exactly. Exactly. Wait, scrap iron. I want that. Scrap iron is also used in a lot of things, so... And that's the case in a lot of these things, like, they bring it on themselves. Well, I can just grab a potion, it's fine.
We can't lose him! Try to stop him before he gets away!
No disc either. Full game you have to pay $100. Damn! That's crazy, dude. Yeah, a lot of games these days are discless. It sucks. Yeah. Maybe I need to consider getting the spirit shield. Because I'm starting to see a lot more spirit. Everything's going digital when you don't fully own it. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Now, I'm gonna head back to the hub only because I would like to refill this potion bottle because I don't ever want to be caught with anything less than max. Especially because there's gonna be a lot of dungeons in this world, so I want to make sure that we are always prepared for them. There's particularly a good bunch in Marleybone. There's a pretty significant number. Yell out nothing and be happy. Yeah, right. Yeah, I hear that. For sure. Alright. Good. Alright, back to Hyde Park we go. Yeah, like Ironworks, Kensington Park, that I'm seeing signs for. Like, yeah, all these. All of those are gonna be really long dungeons. Alright, let's skip the ride this time because we've seen it.
You are...
Okay, let's go to the teleport hub. Chat with her.
More ambushes? Baxter must have the real goods on the O'Learys. No matter, we'll save him. I've got a bloke who might know where Baxter is. Won't part with information nice and easy, though. I don't condone it. But a spot of the old rough and tumble might be in order. Find Willie Marks beyond the garden, defeat him, and he'll tell us what we need to know.
Christopher, are you freaking drunk today? Alright. Yeah, there's no sidewalks anymore, so we kind of just have to hug the side of the map if we're gonna avoid combat.
What a pathetic excuse for an opponent you are, Wizard.
Yeah, once enemies start getting to be over like 1,000 HP, that's when we're probably gonna start needing the Elemental Blade, especially for Tempest, to make sure we get enough damage.
Now why did I go tangling with a wizard? All right, you got me. I know where Baxter is. They're keeping him at the old Hyde fraternity house. But you'll never have him. It's locked up tight.
What? Yeah, the quest helper's definitely drunk today.
Willie said we'd never get Baxter out of the old fraternity house. I know something he doesn't. If he's there, the big mugs haven't had a chance to get their claws into him. Great job, Wizard. We'll find him yet. Can't save Baxter if we can't get through the door. As it so happens, I know a few scoundrels who have the right tool. We can't give up on Baxter now. Defeat the hooligans around here and pick up some lockpicks. I won't tell a soul.
The hooligans. Yeah, this is gonna be a case where we're just gonna yoink out Meteor Strike because we've got Smith enemies. Oh, am I gonna get 2 different enemies? Really? I don't want the burglars. Can I get somewhere where it's just hooligans? No, I just want hooligans. They're like all mixed. Well, this one I might be able to get a 2-banger in. Yeah, there we go. And my accuracy's pretty good with fire. I got plus 19, so that's almost 100%. Not too shabby. Yeah, and I've got the Clash to finish him off. And this is where the pokes are also going to come into play. Oh, come on. Are you freaking kidding me? Dude, will you just freaking die, man? I'd use literally every spell. My goodness. You just did not want to die. You were delaying the inevitable by any means necessary. That happens sometimes. That's why you always pack extra spells, chat. This is why you always pack extra. Oh, just because we're here.
Please notify Officer Darby about the theft. He's right over there. Those hooligans must pay for their crime.
You managed it, did you? Regular lot of convicts with all these lockpicks, aren't they? No time to muck around. Take these lockpicks to the Hyde Fraternity. Find Baxter before the O'Learys know we found him. Go quickly.
Hey. Open sesame.
I'm being kidnapped! Don't let the metal men take me!
You will not have this one, Wizard. We must return with him to our master. Resistance is futile.
Now he's got a myth shield. Oh jeez. I may as well discard the storm prism because it's not going to do much. I guess I could still play it, even though it's not going to do what I need it to do. Yep. So I'm gonna need to hit him twice. Hopefully I can live that long. Yeah, if he hadn't casted the Mist Shield immediately, I'd be able to... Now he's probably gonna kill me. Of course. Yeah, I gotta live for 2 rounds. Don't tell me. Huh? Wow! That was a clutch if I ever saw it. That was incredibly close. If the mofo hadn't freaking Mist-shielded, he'd be dead way earlier than that. Is something important? Hey.
They took Baxter. Well, I know you did all you could. Maybe there is still hope. Tell Mr. Bones that the clockwork has Baxter. Maybe he can sort the whole thing out. Best of luck, Wizard.
Oh, Black? Black? Yeah, let's just go to the balloon car, because that'll take us back there a lot quicker. And we definitely need to heal. We are not in good shape here. Is there a mystery just hanging out in the middle of a concrete floor?
A clockwork kidnapped Baxter? It would seem that we have touched a nerve with them, and they are becoming bold. But all is not lost.
Yeah.
I've heard rumors about those metal men lurking over by Chelsea Tower. The game is still afoot, my friend. We have much work to do. If we are to locate Baxter, we must call upon Miss Marfley over in Chelsea Court. She keeps an eye on that neighborhood and knows what goes on over there. I have heard her speak of those clockworks by the Chelsea Tower. Seek her out at once.
Alright, 1 second here, guys. Turn my game view off for a second. I'm gonna check something. Yeah, pardon me a minute here, guys. Thought I had everything in this world. Alright, we are actually gonna pause here for a second. I have to swap over to another wizard. I beg your pardon, everybody. Sorry. Don't mind the noises that you're hearing for the pet pavilion. I'm taking one of my higher level wizards to go, scope out and figure out this Marleybone situation. We'll get back to it shortly, though. Yeah, I'll fix this up as quick as I can here. Yeah, I'm taking one of the higher level wizards solely to save time. Because I want to minimize interruptions as much as I can. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that's where we need to go. Thank you for your patience, everybody. I appreciate it. I will have the stream back up and running shortly. Yeah, pardon. If anyone's just joining in, please pardon the black screen. I'm working on something here. I don't really want it to be seen by a bunch of other people. Fix this real quick. I'm gonna head straight across. Oops. Okay. Now I gotta go here. And then that should be all that we need for now. I can work on the rest later. I just want to make sure we keep the continuity of content here, so... Alright, perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and come back, and then we'll go ahead and continue the run. And I will turn the game view back on. Wizard101 ASMR? Yeah. Alright, cool. Let me turn the game view back on. Alright, we are back to it. Thank you for your patience once again. We're gonna keep rolling.
I'm honored that Mr. Bones sent you to me on such important business in this time of crisis.
Miss Marfley smiles with an amused twinkle in her eye.
I certainly expected he would not perform the honor himself. If your man was taken by a clockwork, the solution is quite simple. Go look inside the clock tower.
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a voice issues from inside. Password? No password, no entry.
Password? Curious. This may require more effort than I thought. A gentleman with unsavory friends owes me a favor. His word insists on a show of power, so I must leave that to you. Find William Pugsby by Chelsea Tower. Tell him I sent you, and he'll help you with the password.
All right, you may be a wizard, but I don't talk to just anyone. But if Ms. Marfley sent you, I'll hear you out. You want to get into the tower, do ya? Shakes O'Leary changes the blasted password whenever he pleases. Sure, I associate with O'Leary's, but I'm as decent as they come. That Shakes is a right loon. Defeat Shakes at his hideout at the street, and he won't change the password out from under you.
Find some health wisps along the way. We've got some stormy weather out there today.
You want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend Bruiser.
If I can get Shakes out of here quick before he is able to shield himself. It's gonna be tricky, but... I don't know if it's me, but there was some freezing here and there. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, but good to know. I'm gonna see if I can hit him before he decides to shield. He didn't. However, he did weakness me. But that doesn't matter, because Hammer of Thor gets rid of it before the attack actually hits. Out! What? Yeah, I didn't know if I was gonna have to bite through his shield, so... Alright. Now I just got this gentleman to knock down. Now it doesn't really matter. Nice. Hey! Nailed it! Cool.
Brilliant. With Shakes gone, no one can change the password. Bad luck he didn't have it on him. Shakes would have sent out the last password to the big muckers. That's not me, I'm decent. I wager Timmy Icepick has the password. Let's just say you don't want him to reach the clock tower before you. Defeat Timmy Icepick at the opposite end of the neighborhood. He'll have your password.
Need to find some health first before we go out there. I guess I'll just burn one of these. Black. Black?
be surprised if you find yourself a little chilly after this battle.
Yeah, you're just a butt. Alright, I need to knock you out first. If I can. Well, at least it's not on him. Because on him it doesn't matter, I don't care. It's just, if it's on that guy, then I do care, but... Fizzle. Good thing I go first. Oh, good thing I've got a shield. I think I've still got enough power. Well, I definitely do. As long as I can hold on for Hammer of Thor. Or if I have to, Storm Shark. But... you know, and that's a plus to having pokes. Yeah, in case he does a shield. Maybe I'll try and cut through it. Or do I think I could knock him out now? No, I don't think so. Yeah, let's say we can wait for Hammer of Thor. Hey. Good stuff. Okay, so even if he did have a shield, he would have died.
I can't believe I was put on ice by such a little wizard. You don't tell anyone, okay?
You find a piece of paper with today's date and a password.
Gold.
Thanks for that. They must be onto us. Right, you've got the password. Afraid it's gotten too dangerous for me. We can't all be wizards. I pay my debts, I do. Tell Ms. Marfley I did what you asked. Best of luck, wizard.
Advancing quite rapidly, I see.
Yeah.
Come to the Storm School when you have the chance. I have a new spell for you.
We'll do that in a second. We'll, because we're gonna have to come back to this area.
I'm glad William Pugsby could help you, but I'd rather not know what you had to do to get it.
You don't want to know.
I've been observing the clock tower. There's no better time than now to rescue your man. Use the password and enter the clock tower. Take care.
Eyes peer through a hole in the door, and a voice issues from inside. Password? Once you give the password, the door creaks open.
Perfect. But we're gonna head back real quick, and we're gonna see what we're getting. Dark Wind. That is our global. So that affects all storm spells. Forever. Until it's replaced by something else. So that can be helpful in some situations. But for the most part, we're probably not going to be using it. Because it does take pips to use, unfortunately, so...
What? You're not supposed to be here. I'll have to dropkick you into next week.
Oh wow, that's very lucky. That I drew both in my starting hand. Yep, for those of you unaware in Wizard101, if you're going to use a prism, you want to use it ASAP, because if your enemy casts a shield before you cast the prism will trigger, and then the shield will as well. But if you cast the prism first, it'll pass over the shield. It goes from most recently casted to furthest back casted, if that makes sense. It goes in reverse order. So it's actually quite easy to tell if it's gonna work. Just cast it first and you don't have a problem. Yeah, I think one more and I should be okay. And we are now in the Magus division. We have reached level 30. The title above Bryn's head has changed. Holy shit. Holy pips! I have 8 of them. I swear if I don't kill them, I'm gonna be mad. Hi, Baxter.
I thought I'd seen my last day. I can't thank you properly, so I won't. At least not now. I hear Mr. Bones will pay for my information. The O'Learys have a big plan. You'll see. But they got designs on me as well. I should be going. Give my thanks to anyone who helped find me.
There's another book. I see a book. I zip through text on book.
You found him! I never doubted you would. A pleasure working with you, young wizard. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's impressed. Speaking of Mr. Bones, you best run off to see him at Digmore Station, where he's coordinating with the police. Tell him I said.
My thanks. I spoke with Baxter a moment ago. I could not have done better myself.
What? Miss Marfley said hello?
Excellent. Excellent indeed. Your daring escapades have led me to conclude we must meet away from prying eyes. Baxter will meet us at my home at 221 Barker Street in Regent Square. We'll have these O'Learys yet. Excellent. With all present, we can now get at the truth.
That was fair play what you did. Here's thanks. I was knocking about a bit by the ironworks, minding my own business, mind you, and I see Pops O'Leary. His men see me and what do? Come after me. Me, minding my own business. Been running ever since. Well, that takes the biscuit. I tell you, Pops is up to no good at the ironworks. Take a look there. You'll see what's what.
Excellent work. Meet me back at Digmore Station for our next step.
Baxter, like, I'm out of here.
Good, you're here. Now let's get down to business. You alone have the power to uncover the O'Leary plot. You must enter the ironworks and discover their intention. Find Baxter at the ironworks. His inside knowledge may prove valuable.
You think you're ready for the ironworks? I don't think so, Tiny Wizard. Not only is it a rough neighborhood, but it's a dungeon.
Yep, which means we are gonna be going in hot. Actually, real quick, we're gonna head back to the house because I have a bunch of spellments. I'm just gonna put them away real quick. Or see what I even have. Yeah, spellments are not just for specialty spells, you can also use them to upgrade spells you already have. It's not exclusive. Holy shit, I got a lot of them for lightning bats. Yeah, generally speaking, you'll get a lot for your own school, but honestly, this game is fully playable without them, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in. Alright. I think we're good.
I'll give you what help I can, but you've got to promise to keep my name out of it.
is that scraping? I just heard scraping outside. Let's see if I can see anything from my doorbell camera. Something's going on out there, I can hear it. Might also be underneath me. Yeah, if there is something happening outside, I cannot see it on my doorbell camera.
Here's where I last saw Pops O'Leary. He went through that door, but you'd need more than O'Leary luck to get through it. You'll need a key. Say, those O'Leary nappers always go where they shouldn't. You may have to defeat a couple of O'Leary nappers before you find a key, though.
Make sure I'm not doubling up. Yeah, pardon me a second here, chat. I'm doing some math on my second monitor. Okay. Yeah, because this calculator has a bunch of different ways you can calculate the damage. Either min-max, single, damage per pip, or damage over 3 rounds. So it's pretty cool. You can actually calculate the complete damage with just a few clicks. Let's try that. Let's actually turn off the crit. Yeah, because you can add in your school damage, and then any blades that you have, so it's actually pretty sick. It's very convenient. Alright.
You handled that in nothing flat. Glad I'm on your side. Go on then, open the door. second door is closed? They normally keep that one open. They may know we're coming. Tell you what, Nails O'Leary will have the combination to that lock. He's just around the corner, hiding in the clock tower. Get the combination from him, then meet me back here.
Okay. Good stuff. Woo! Kick some booty.
What? You need to come? I don't think you know who you're messing with. Nails don't bend for no one.
Yeah, and I can quickly tab over and do the math again. If I need to change any of the values. Alright. And then this guy I can just knock out with the shark. Yep. We are good.
Oh, that's a first. Nails gets hammered by a little bitty wizard. Okay. I'll give to you the combination to get you through the gate. Looks up on your ways out of here.
Snake, bird, beetle. Is someone able to put that in the chat, please? Snake, bird, and beetle. That is our combination. If I may have a volunteer.
Excellent. Now go open the gate with the combination you got from Nails.
Thank you, Shiki. I appreciate it.
I have to take the back way, but I'll catch up with you at the factory.
Thank you kindly. Sneak. And then, should be, pull. Perfect. Alright, we're looking good. What do we get?
I just saw one of Pups's henchmen carrying some plans. If you find them, bring them back here. They may be the key to all this. When you go into the place, head to your right and down the ramp. Look out, he's got a lot of his boys down there.
Okay, I see it. I see the stray cat. I don't think I can get to it right now, though. I do see it across the way, but I think I have to beat the boss first, and then I can go down that pathway. 'Cause I figured because we're in a long dungeon, I should try to find it while we're here, so then I don't have to repeat. Yeah, because I don't think there's another way up there. No.
Wouldn't you know it, they are blueprints, but of Newgate Prison?
Baxter points to an area on the blueprints where a note reads, "Enter here."
Wait a minute, he wants to break someone out of there? That can't be good for any of us. Breaking someone out of Newgate Prison is bad news for everyone. Even a sneak like me knows it. You'd better defeat Pops before he can pull it off. By now, Pops is probably in a secret room upstairs. I bet my last pint of milk that's where he's hiding. When you walk in, make sure you go to the left and up the ramp.
Hey. We're at 31. Okay, we gotta hit 33 before we can...
Hisses from the other side of the door. If I don't hear the secret knock, you're not getting by.
Oh, fun. Hydrate! I see the hydrate.
How was I supposed to know? I see Pops has a lot more security than he used to. He must be into something really big these days. Brady the Sneak works directly under Pops, so he will know the secret knock. Defeat him, and you can go up against Pops himself. He's usually playing cards in a warehouse down the street. You'll have to go through the factory to get there. Go to your right and down the ramp, and head out the back entrance.
I'm gonna mark here, because it's probably gonna be quite a trip. I will hydrate momentarily, Has, pardon me. Oh, come on, are you kidding? You can just sneak around through that box? No, apparently not. My mount is too fat. So. What is it, code?
Think you can get to Popstone me? Ha, you wish, but I'll introduce you to someone else first. Prepare to say hello to my paw, wizard!
Alright, I will hydrate while we're playing the turns out here. Oh, he's bulky. Yeah, I probably have to hit him pretty quick. Especially before he decides to shield. Now, I guess technically a way around. It requires some finagling and timing, but... it's just a dust shield. That's irrelevant. Yeah, once we hit level 33, we'll be able to put on a new set of gear. Hat, robe, and boots, that is. I'll have to check. We may have a new blade. We can check in a minute, though. Alright, hopefully he's not going to do a shield. He is not. So we'll be okay. Ouch. Alright. Alright, so even if he had a shield, well, he wouldn't be dead, but he'd have taken a good hit, though. Alright, well, at least he'll be out of power. Buy me a little bit of time. Ouch. Probably gonna have to heal myself. But I think I can knock him out with just with a singular blade. Questionable, but probably not. If I do the math quickly. Actually, I would. Given my school bonus and the blade. Thank goodness I had that.
Have mercy on me, wizard. I'm ready to tell you what you need to know. The knock is...
Oh, God.
Knock, tap, tap. Knock, tap. Knock, knock, knock.
Alright. Oh yeah, has your stream streak updated to, I think you'd be at 92 now? Have you gotten any, like, silent notifications from Twitch or anything? Because I don't know what the increments are. It did. Okay. Well, because I want to keep that record updated, so if you're able to, keep me posted on it, so then I can keep updating it. Because I do think it's cool that we actually have a documented record. Because previously we had to guess, but... yeah, I just think it's a super cool thing. Because then if anybody wants to know what the current record is, then they can just hit !record And it'll be there.
That's the right knock. All right, I'll open the door for you.
Okay. Alright, this may have to be a... Yeah, we're gonna have to act pretty quick here.
How did you get through all my security? No matter, no measly little wizard is going to derail my plans.
1200? He's got almost as much health as me, chat. I have 1291. I'm gonna be going for the quickest path possible to kill him. Okay, so I need 2 35s in order to knock him out. In one shot, that is. Yeah, I don't really want to do that, but... Oh, good. Okay, good. He's not putting it on his buddy. Alright, we're gonna shield until next turn. Hopefully I'll get a Storm Pip right away. What? Yeah, I'm doing the math real quickly on my second monitor. Okay, so we do have it. Yep. Based on this damage calculator, it should be enough. Yeah, I punched in 13% for my school damage, 690 for spell damage, and 235% blades. And the damage calculator was exactly correct. It was off by like 2 in one of the prior fights, but honestly that's fine, but... Ouch. Except not for that guy. Well, I've still got my poke, so I can get through the shield. Okay. Perfect. Alright, let's poke him. And then I'll be able to start doing some math on how to kill him. Okay, so neither is gonna be enough to kill him in one shot, so I'm gonna have to wait another round. Get a blade on first. Yeah, I've got it set up for Tempest, so Storm Shark, and Hammer of Thor. So I have a real easy, quick way to calculate the damage based on what I have. And I plan on having this set up for future streams as well. So then if I need to do math on the fly, which I probably will,
me, Wizard,
a lot.
But you're still too late. I've already ordered the raid.
Let's grab this book and the stray cat first. Because then we won't have to come back here for the stray cat later.
A bit of good news and a bit of bad news, isn't it? Even with Pops out of the way, the raid will go on without him. Go on and warn Mr. Bones.
A prison raid. Troubling indeed. Even with Pops O'Leary gone, a raid may prove successful. I will remain here and pit my intellect at deducing who is behind it all. But you, my young friend, must warn the Yard at once. My colleague and companion Watson ventured to Scotland Yard this morning. Hurry there and speak with him. Make haste.
Alright, we're making good progress here, guys. Yeah, we have already cleared Chelsea Court, Hyde Park, and the first dungeon of several. We're gonna have like 5 or 6, I think. There's a bunch. Yeah, this is the point where I think I want to just start gathering side quests. So then when it's time to do them off script, like probably later tonight after work, I'll be able to... I'm gonna try and keep up this time.
Emily's package?
Yeah, we're actually heading that direction anyways. Oh. Oh! Actually heading right there, so we'll be able to pick it up in a second.
Help! I've been in prison here, but I am innocent. I'm sure this misunderstanding can be cleared up easily.
We'll get there in a bit. We're not going to Knight's Court just yet, but...
Thank goodness you've come. The O'Learys are attacking.
Well, I'm here to help.
Wadsworth has tapped you to help him out. Well, it seems like it. Though we didn't find the shoes, the O'Leary gang has attacked across the city. I haven't seen it like this since the war. They're up to something terrible, I fear. I must warn you, the gang intends to free Moriarty, a most clever and dangerous thief. His freedom spells disaster for the whole city. An old injury prevents me from getting back in the thick of it. But a wizard like you can make the difference. Speak with Officer Ness inside Newgate Prison at once.
There we go. Cool. Hi, Officer Ness, how can I help you?
Indeed. Watson thought rightly to send you, what with Newgate Prison under attack and all of that business. What a day!
Yeah?
Bless me, but we need your services quite a bit. That bloke Malister has been summoning the undead to fight. I'm right glad Watson sent you. Malister aims to use the undead to free Moriarty. Better reach Moriarty's cell at the top of the second tower before it is too late.
Black!
Oi! Moriarty's getting away!
Oh.
I've seen him. Moriarty's hot-footed across the rooftops to the right. After him!
You want to catch me? You'll find I'm more than common street rabble. I have friends in powerful places.
Black?
A shame.
Black? What?
I heard Meowiarty running across those rooftops. Talking to someone he was. Hurry and catch him.
Why aren't you guys getting off your asses and catching him? You're just standing there doing nothing. You're just letting him pass right by you. What kind of cops are you?
We can't lose him. Try to stop him. You've got him on the run. Follow him up this way. If he doubles back, I've got him. Please.
I'll grab it in a bit. Yeah, I'll be grabbing a bunch of stuff tonight too, so...
I see you didn't take to my soldier.
Oh.
I can't believe my blooming eyes. Did you see that? He summoned undead, he did. He must have had help. Of the magical sort. The sort you can handle a sight better than we. There's an O'Leary hideout down the street. We haven't let on we know about it. Look for Meowiarty there before we move someplace we don't know about.
Our first silver chest of the day! I found like 10 of them when I was doing side questing in Krakatopia, so I kept track with our exclamation mark silver. Oh shoot. What stuff? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Maybe let's go a little bit faster. Silver! Yep. My brother laughed at me and he's like... we have like sibling names for each other when we were growing up, and... because I told him I was gonna track the silver chests to spite him. Because he mentioned how I never did it during Sabrina's run, which is true. So, I didn't touch a single one, but now I'm gonna track them all. So we're gonna do the exact opposite. So, and that's also for those of you that are newer here and are unfamiliar with the reason we have a Nightbot command for this.
You'll never catch Meowiarty.
Gibson O'Leary. Hey, get him. Get him. Alright, quick math time. Gotta make sure I draw it. Yeah, maybe I'll also use this calculator to, like, do some basic math. Like, off script, so then I have, like, a quick reference sheet. I know I made one once before with Hammer of Thor, but I want to have something, like, immediate. Because you only get 30 seconds to pick your action. And I don't want to be wasting time. And then I'll adjust the numbers as my gear changes. You know, like once we get new gear. And I'll kind of just make some sample numbers. I'm not going to do anything extreme. Yep.
Have mercy on me. I got 3 little ones at home. Meowiarty just left, I'm telling you. You can still catch him. He said something about the old warehouse.
Yeah, I'll definitely do some math off script here.
My. You don't give up, do you?
Go on then! I saw him run inside the North Clock Tower! Capture him!
Yeah, he's also gonna be the final boss of the world.
I grow weary of this game you insist on.
Yep, we're gonna chase him. Holy crap, 1280? He's literally right about to surpass me in HP. This is nuts. Yeah, I definitely want to go get the spirit shield. That or get some treasure cards for it if I can't train the spell. Yeah, and part of the math I should probably need to replace my thermal paste. Just like so avoid the warranty if I do it myself. Yeah, a lot of times aftermarket stuff you will get dinged by the manufacturers if you do it yourself. If you don't take it to like a factory authorized dealer for any repairs or adjustments. Yeah, it's not quite enough. Oh boy. This is 8 pips. Well, I'd be able to knock out his buddy, at least. Which is gonna help. At least he's wasting it on a weak spell. Ouch! Well, good thing I'm getting rid of you. Maybe I can get a good hit on him, though. Yep, the damage calculator is correct. Yeah, at most it's been off by like a smidge. Like less than 5, so it's that close. It's that accurate. So I can definitely trust the numbers. Yeah, next turn for sure I can knock him out unless he casts weakness on me. Even if he does, I've got the Clash. Alright, we're good. Alright, let's grab this book.
This volume. I think he's pretty close. No, he's not.
He's by the teleport hub. Well, he's closer than Scotland, so I'm gonna go grab it. It's gonna be faster to go back to the hub. Alright, I think we're gonna get there, and then I'm gonna get up and go to the bathroom. And then maybe we'll do a progress check. Even though we don't really need to do it until the end of the stream, we'll go ahead and do one. Because I'm actually curious how far along we already are in Marleybone. It really does feel like we're farther along than we should be. Plan on taking me over to Best Buy to see if they can do that from the protection program.
I hope you haven't been listening to Marcel's tales. I wouldn't trust anything he says. If you want to know what he's done, chat with William Pugsby.
Are you quite certain you saw Meowiarty with Malastair? By Jove, you've uncovered the power behind the O'Leary's gang. Finding Meowiarty will require footwork, but all of our detectives are tied up on other cases. Perhaps you can be
You would
of
think they would
assistance.
divert.
Jacques the Scratcher is ravaging Knight's Court, terrorizing the general public. You should speak to Sergeant Steeg there and offer your assistance.
Well, it's almost 2 p.m. and I plan to make coffee. Black?
He's a good one, that Watson. Much obliged you could help us, Jacques the Scratcher. We're sorely strapped when it comes to manpower. We've been scratching our heads over him for quite some time. No pun intended, of course. Jacques the Scratcher's at it again, scratching Fair Maiden. My boys and I are baffled as to his whereabouts. But perhaps a young wizard like you can crack the case. I fear that Lady Milt...
Help! I'm being scratched!
My heavens, that's Lady Miltop. You must save her. Defeat Jacques before he strikes again. I'll round up my boys for backup. Good luck.
Black! Those black. Ooh, black. Black?
I loaned Catherine my new spring hat, and I'm going to need it for the policeman's ball. I'm scared to wander the streets these days. Would you mind fetching it for me?
Thank goodness you're here. It was horrible. I was just attacked by a brute of a cat. He ran into this clock tower right here. Please bring him to justice before he scratches again.
Alright, I'm gonna hop up for a second and I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I will be back shortly, my good friends. Alright, my friends, well, we are back. Let's dig right in.
Prepare to be scratched out of existence, wizard.
I'll get my headset on in a sec here. Yeah, real quick, actually, I think I'm gonna hit the L button again and do some quick math and, just to make a quick reference sheet. So I do beg your pardon for a few extra minutes here, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a few minutes and do some math. So I have some quick reference numbers. I'll do like a full set later. I'm just gonna do like 4 pip Tempest, and then gonna remove. Yeah, I'm not gonna count for the 45 because I'm not always gonna have it, so. Yeah, anything else I'm gonna guess until I actually can sit down and do a full analysis. Like a more... Yeah, I'm just doing it really quickly here. Okay, alright, we're gonna get back to it here. If we need to do any on-the-fly math, I'll keep the calculator out, but... I just wanted to have like a quick reference sheet that I can use. Okay. Alright. Get my headset back on, and we will go into combat. Let's knock him out. I've got my really quick, less than 2-minute reference sheet ready. Good thing I've got this shield. Unfortunately, he's slightly too healthy for Clash. Actually, I realized something, chat. Because we hit level 30, we can actually switch our staff to probably one of the most powerful in the entire game at this level. I totally forgot about that. We can actually change our thing out. And I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. It's obtained in the Mount Olympus dungeon, which is designed for like roughly level 30 plus. I'm gonna show you guys why it's so powerful at this stage in the game. I just had that realization.
You do want to be so easy next time. I'm not finished with you yet.
Jacques the Scratcher staggers off and hisses.
Yeah. So you see what I mean, chat? The Sky Iron Hasta, it provides a flat plus 10 damage boost to all schools of magic, and it gives you a power pip at the beginning of every single combat that you use it. Yes, you can see why that is particularly useful. And how we're going to be able to hold on to it for so long. There's not a whole lot that's going to be better than this for a crazy amount of time. Because now our damage boost is 23 with Storm, 18 with Fire, and 10 with everything else. So I can actually update my damage numbers, but I will do that later. Yeah, free power pip right at the start of combat is going to be huge. I sell all the junk. And it's a spear, which is cool. Yeah, that's why it's so powerful.
Jacques the Scratcher escaped? Goodness, not again. But don't despair, we'll track him down soon enough. If it weren't for his clever disguises, we'd have caught him long ago. My boys are occupied with reports of deadly scratchings. No doubt the work of Jacques the Scratcher and his ruffians. See what you can do to dispose of these deadly scratches.
Yeah, 2 power pips right out the gate is now possible. Like, next turn we can strike and kill. That is how quick we are going to be able to do stuff. We have just received a massive power boost, bigger than it might seem. And I actually will wait until level 33 to update that quick reference sheet, because we're gonna have new gear as well at that point, so I'm sure with the side questing I'll be able to hit that off script. But yeah, this is nuts. We can already go in and knock these guys out. Yeah, I told my brother about it. Yeah, see, there we go again. This is nuts. Yeah, chat, we're gonna find out how long we are gonna have the Sky Iron Hasta. Oh, he must have had a shield. Yeah, he did. That's fine. We can deal with that. No problem. No problem. Yeah, I should not. You would not normally have this much power this early, no matter what school you are. This is absurd. How much power we now have. It's crazy. Yeah, I need a haircut. Call my hairstylist.
Brilliant! Our reports of scratchings have lessened considerably. My thanks to you, young wizard. I'm truly impressed. Now that the deadly scratchings have lessened, let's look to the case. I see Lady Dalton reported an incident last night. Talk to her. See what she knows about Jacques the Scratcher.
Hey, that's level, what, 32? Yeah, our next hat, robe, and boot set. Oh, actually, that's right, I've got the... I've got the Zeus set, that's right! I don't need the level 33 set. Here, throw it on. I just had that realization too. We've got a new sword, we'll have to go get a gem, but that's fine. Yup, we have definitely had a power spike. Yeah, I actually just recalled that too. Speaking of the Sky Iron Hasta. How much power do we now have? 44! That is absurd. That's more than triple our previous power level. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. We should not have this much power this early, but we do, so it's insane. This is not a good spot to be in. Be stuck in this corner for a minute. Yeah, and our health shot up from like 1291 to almost 1600. We shot up like 300, 350 or something.
She was going to want her hat back. Why, thank you, dear, for calling on me. I appreciate the concern. My encounter with Jacques the Scratcher was such a horrid experience. All I recall is that he carried a black bag.
Yeah, I should not have this much power. Yeah, those damage numbers are definitely gonna shoot up when I go to do the math. If I have time tonight, I'll just see if I can do it at work. If things aren't busy, so... Which they probably will be, because I'm gonna be flying solo. I've been doing that a lot now, and I'm not thrilled about it, so...
Excellent work, young wizard. Our first clue. We've yet to locate Jacques the Scratcher. We need more clues. Lady Brooks reported a scratcher not too long ago. She's standing nearby. Go talk to the young lady and ask her what she remembers.
Just gonna gather stuff up real quick. As much as we can see.
Thinking of rescuing Dr. Wags?
Oh,
Think
Kensington
again,
Park.
little wizard. Not only is Kensington Park all mine, but it is a dungeon.
This is where you purchase a ticket that will allow you to go to Kensington. Care to purchase one?
Yeah, I want to be ready to... I'm gonna be ready to play tonight. In case there's nothing left. Yeah, let's just go back to Regent Square, it'll be quicker. Yeah, I honestly can't recall Sabrina ever having that kind of power spike at any point during her run. There were moments where she did get a big spike in power, but not to the same degree that Bryn is. Not to the same degree at all. Ooh! Chat! Silver! We have a silver chest. Yay! We must. What do we got? Shakalak! Hey! Alright, if somebody could please do silver in the chat, I would greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I am more than happy to do so momentarily.
I came home one night and Jacques the Scratcher attacked me. I've been scared to go back ever since. Please, young wizard, do what you can to stop these awful scratchings. I want you to ask the constables to come and make sure my place is safe.
Oh dear, how terrible. Jacques and his ruffians are more active than I expected. Thanks, young wizard. Your input's been invaluable. My boys and I are still dealing with that prison break. We haven't the time to follow up with Lady Brooks's request. Can you comfort her by searching her place and making sure it's safe? Mind you, her place is in a clock tower, so you can't miss it.
A wizard? Get them scratchers.
Now she looks kind of silly, but function over fashion, people. Thank you, Book. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, sir. This gear set that Bryn is wearing is known as the Zeus gear set, which was obtained, once again, much like the Sky Iron Hasta in the Mount Olympus dungeon. The only reason I have it is because I grinded out the dungeon with my little brother. Otherwise, we would be stuck where we were. So we've got 6. Yeah, I have to redo the damage numbers.
Sacre bleu, we have been discovered. The master told us we cannot be found. It seems we must be sure you will tell no one about us, wizard.
Yep, 44. So it's more than triple where we were. Yeah, it's absolutely nuts. Yeah, I'm actually going ahead and deleting the previous damage numbers because I'm gonna have to redo it.
you find a crumpled glove with the initials XX on the floor.
Yeah, I can't use those numbers.
A glove with the initials XX. Oh, your sleuthing skills are astounding. This may be the evidence we need to crack the case. We're puzzled as to the meaning of all these clues. Old Crankinop could solve it, but he's off duty now. He's a regular at Mr. Bert's Bones and Biscuits in Regent Square. Find him there and see if he's willing to help.
Hey.
Ah, Stig sent you. An old copper like me could use some excitement. Glove with XX. Knight's Court. And a black bag. Exactly. He must be a doctor with initials XX who lives in Knight's Court.
And of course it looks like on a whim, you know, when we're not on the mount. And Bryn's about to shank somebody with it. With the staff. Yeah, I know I said I was going to do a progress check when I came back from getting up, but we'll do it at the end. But don't worry, chat, we still got plenty to do. Depending on how far we are next week, we might finish.
That Crankinop, he's got it. Dr. Xavier Zandros lives in the Knight's Tower. That's near Knight's Court. Great work. Yeah, we've checked all the clues and they all add up. Dr. Xavier Zandros is Jacques the Scratcher. He's up ahead of Knight's Tower. You've proved your mettle. Hurry there and defeat him before he menaces another lady.
Alright, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him.
You again? Can't believe you found me. Doesn't matter, you'll soon be my next victim.
Yep, with a singular, negative 25, it doesn't matter, so... Yep, and I've got some damage resistance now as well, with my gear. As long as I don't get more than one. that would have enough. Yeah. Oh, right, I don't have a gem on! That would explain why I'm not getting Hammer of Thor. I need to fix that before too long. Never mind. Actually, well, oh, it's because of the shield now. Fuck. Yeah, I was like, why can't I use it for a Thor? Well, I can't because I don't have a gem on my blade. This may be a fight reset. It's possible. We'll have to see. See if I can pull through and then go get it before I do anything else. I'm just gonna grab like 5 of them or something. Yeah, having some damage resistance is definitely gonna help now too, though. For sure. Yeah, I don't have a guaranteed power pip every 3rd round now either. With Archmastery, it's guaranteed every 3rd round, no matter what, no matter how high or low your power pip chance is. So, this is actually creating an issue. Oh, great. Now he's got another shield. Yeah, and because I don't have Archmastery, I can't switch the pip to fire to be able to attack with fire quicker. I just don't have that option. Yeah, I'm actually gonna see if I can still pull it off. Yeah, I don't know what my power pip chance is, but it's probably pretty low. Okay, at least he's out. Yeah, I'm gonna do this preemptively. I don't want him to die. Because he's got a shield that I have to punch through. Cuts the damage in half by default. Alright. I'll still able to pull it off. Alright, well, real quick, before we do anything else, we are gonna head back to Wizard City, and we are gonna grab some more Archmastery gems, so then we can hold onto our power and be able to use Hammer of Thor. And guarantee those power pips. Yeah, because right now, what is my power pip? 37. It's not bad, but could be better, though. Could be better. Well, let's stop in here, because this is where we need to go. Looks like I can only buy one right now. That's fine. So I can at least get it in there. And then I'm actually gonna see if I can grab a Storm Dealer thingy. A Storm Dealer pet jewel. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Now we are back in business. Yeah, because I want more guaranteed power pips. Yeah, it's a newer thing where you can buy jewels. You never used to be able to do that. And he must not have any for sale. Yeah, it seems like he doesn't have any for sale. I can get it later. Alright, well, back we go. Or I suppose I could just take this teleporter back to Knight's Court. That can be my shortcut. Perfect. Actually, works for me. Yeah, I know I got that stray kitty.
You defeated Jacques the Scratcher?
I
My,
did.
you're an accomplished detective. We could use a wizard like you on our force. We couldn't have gotten Jacques the Scratcher without you. Let Watson know how you finish off Jacques the Scratcher. He'll be waiting for you on the Scotland Yard roof.
Smash it!
Yep. Alright, let's head back. Report to Watson what we've been able to do. Or did I get that one? I did not. Okay, I looked.
Good to know our fair ladies need not fear Jacques the Scratcher anymore. With the Jacques the Scratcher case solved, thanks to you, our detectives have uncovered the scientist behind these metal men. Meet me in Dr. Katzenstein's lab. Perhaps we'll find out more about the clockworks and their connection to Moriarty.
Think you can defeat me in my own instance level? We shall see.
Alright, well because that's a dungeon, it's gonna take a considerably longer period of time than just going in and fighting a boss. Because there's a lot we have to do in Katzenstein's lab, so we're gonna just set up for next time. We'll go ahead and do a progress check in a minute here. And I got a lot of quests I need to do. 30. Well, that also includes other stuff that I don't have. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab a few things from either Wizard City or this first area. Just gonna pull out a couple of things to start off with. Alright, that works. Alright, we're gonna do a progress check here, my friends. We're gonna see how far along we are in this journey. Alright, what quest are we on? Weird Science! Marleybone has 50... 50 quests. We are on... Quest number 38. We are already beyond halfway through. We are just about... yeah, probably about 2/3 of the way done. I'm gonna do the math here. We're 3/4 of the way done, actually. That's kind of insane. Well, I'll go ahead and get busy cleaning up side quests, and then maybe we can finish Marleybone next week when we come back for some more Wizard101 shenanigans. But for right now, though, we are going to go find somebody to raid. And then I'm going to have to sign off because I got to go get lunch, pack my food, and get out of here, so...
What a gnarly fucking cat.
See if I can actually...
I mean, I guess I should use this, like, why not?
Yeah, let's go raid this guy. I will see you guys over there shortly.